So, I guess I should start by saying I'm really not sure what to make of all of this. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always been more of a Scully than a Mulder. I guess you could chalk it up to my upbringing. My parents were strict atheists, as were most people of my town. For context, I'm a 37-year-old male from the US. No, I won't say which states, don't ask. My wife and I separated last fall, and so for the past year I've been suffering from a malignant case of what I guess you could call, what's the freaking point? Most people, I'm sure, would probably label it a midlife crisis. If you want to go ahead and call it that too, be my guest. Add a recent job loss into the mix, only a data entry server analyst for a local law firm, true, but you start to get the picture. It's honestly wild just how little it takes for the house of cards you call a life to come crashing down around you. Anyway, like most people in my position, I turned to self-help books, motivational courses, even reached out to a couple local therapists, though I never followed through. Those sons of bitches are expensive. A lot of it was exactly what you'd expect. Visualization techniques, journaling, and a whole lot of manifest your future fucking bullshit. But there was one thing that caught my attention. In one of those books, I won't name it, but you've definitely heard of it. The author recommends writing a letter to your future self, something about making promises and committing to change, that sort of thing. So, TLDR, I wrote one. Just scribbled it out, stuffed it in an envelope, and dropped it in the mail. No address, no stamp. Not even sure why I bothered, really. The next day, I got a letter back. I discovered it while returning from my early morning run. Sweating, still out of breath, I turned it over my hands, miffed, not sure, I thought it was some kind of joke or something. And if so, who would even bother? I've got a few friends, none of whom would have, have the commitment or time or inclination to practically even try this. I would have chalked it up to some local dipshit playing a prank, if not for the contents. I won't go into details. It's personal. But let's just say it mentioned things that no one else could possibly know. Deeply private things. Things I've never said out loud. I guess that's why I decided to write back. Who is this? I should have left it alone. That much is obvious now, but call it morbid curiosity, or just plain old fucking stupidity. I just had to know. The reply came the very next morning. I had just stepped out onto the porch, coffee in hand, when I seen this little flag on the mailbox sticking up, and I knew that the mysterious pen pal had replied. Truthfully, I had been expecting another letter. Having by that point convinced myself that whoever wrote the first one had simply gotten lucky, which seems unbelievable to me now, looking back, although, to be fair, denial is a powerful thing. This time, however, the letter was different. Before, the manner had gotten cordial, friendly even, like the correspondence from an old acquaintance or something like that. This letter, though. I'd stood there by the mailbox, suddenly feeling like I might collapse, as I reread line after line, written in what was unquestionably my own handwriting. And the things that it said, the awful, horrible things that couldn't possibly be true, and yet that somehow I just knew were just that. I'd ripped it up right there at the end of my driveway, unsure what was going on, but suddenly furious and, yes, I'll admit it, afraid. To have a stranger come to your home and hand mail something of such a personal nature, to be messed with in such a fundamentally personal way, I felt violated. I didn't write back. Whatever curiosity I held regarding that letter was gone, and all I wanted now was to forget the whole thing and move on with my life. Then, yesterday, I got another one. This time it was brief. Just a single line. See you soon. Enclosed with it was a cutout from a newspaper I recognized immediately to be my local. Stated a week from now. It's the obituary page. My obituary. I'm holding the clipping even as I write this. What the hell do I do? Is this real? Please. paper says I was found holding a letter.